Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about content creation for smarties. If you remember those books that we used to read in school that was like marketing for dummies or like flirting for dummies, okay, exactly, that's the avenue I'm going. But I didn't want to call y'all dumb, cause y'all not dummies. We gonna alter that a little bit. If you've been dreaming about becoming a content creator and you just don't know where to start, I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know to kickstart your content creation journey, find your niche, create a game plan, all before 2025. You know it's right around the corner. Okay, so let's get started. So first things first, we need to get into why content creation. So if you didn't know, the creator economy is booming. Don't let nobody trick you into thinking that, oh, it's so oversaturated, oh, you'll never make it. Don't listen to them. Because right now is the best time for you to get started. Content creation allows a lot of freedom and flexibility. You can literally work from anywhere, work with brands, build a community, meet with other people in your community, have similar values. Like, the opportunities are endless. So now we're gonna talk about finding your niche, or, you know, I don't really like to use niche a lot, but you know, like your content pillars. When it comes to finding your niche or your content pillars, one of the biggest mistakes that I see creators make, and I've even made this mistake when I first started, is trying to make content for everyone. When you make content for everyone, you make content for no one. I recommend about 2 to 4 content pillars. Different topics that, 1, you never get tired of talking about, 2, are valuable to you and are important to you because you has to be purpose driven. You have to have some type of passion behind it, and something you can educate your audience on or can be valuable to your audience, or basically your interests or things you really like and you can elaborate on and talk about forever. It could be beauty, it could be fitness, it could be traveling, it could be cooking. There's so many different things you can make content about. Literally, there's a lane for everyone. When you're first starting, try things out, like test things out. When I first started content, I made content about fashion, and 2 years later, I'm barely making fashion content now. So as you grow and evolve, your interests will change. You have to try different things to see what your audience is going to gravitate towards, what a random person on the For You page is going to gravitate towards. You never know what will stick, and actually give it some time to work. Don't just post one video and say, oh well, they don't like that, so I'm gonna move on to something else. Give it some chances. Okay, so now we're gonna get into crafting your brand. So now we got our niches, we got those down pat, and this isn't like what you think. It's not like logos and like stuff like that. This is like your vibe. When people come to your page, what type of vibe do you want to create for them? How do you want people to engage with you? Are you going to be like a energetic in every video type of person? Or are you going to be calm and collective? How do you want to set the vibe? You got to set the tone for how you're going to show up as a creator so that people can kind of get a feel. A way you can craft your brand is by, you know, creating some type of like cohesive like feed, you know, on your page with your videos. You know, Instagram, they got this bad. They got this real bad on Instagram. You go to somebody's page and you look at their feed, and you can see what type of, like, before you even click on a video, sometimes you can maybe sometimes get a feel for how their content is going to be based on their cover photos or based on the cohesiveness of all of their videos. You can do this any type of way. Like when it comes to the fonts you use, the colors that you use in your videos, all of that plays a part, and it honestly makes you very recognizable. So when, you know, you keep this same type of vibe for your videos, when people are scrolling, they're like, oh, I know who this is. I see her stuff all the time. This is how she edits. This is how she puts her videos together. I know her. I know him. Before I forget, another way to craft your brand is taking time to actually fill out your bio. Bios are a first impression, believe it or not. You want your bio to directly reflect the type of content that viewer's about to consume. Yes, everybody want to be mysterious. You got like an airplane in your bio. Girl, fill that bio out. This is also really important from a brand's perspective too. Put your email in your bio. Do that right now. Get off of this video and go put your email in your bio and come back to me. Do that. That's the first thing I want you to do. Okay, I'm waiting. When brands want to start reaching out to you, make it easy for them, okay? Just make it super easy. Getting into the nitty gritty, content planning. Ooh, you know, you hear the people, including myself, who be talking like post the content, like you just need to post the content, and you should. Honestly, truly, without a plan or without some type of structure to your content, you're not gonna grow. And honestly, a content planner will help you a lot. I actually have a content planner. I have it on my stand store. I'm gonna link it below for y'all. It's totally free. You can download it and then start implementing the types of videos you want to create for the week. Write all your content ideas down on a Sunday before, you know, you start the week. Write all your content ideas down. Have them like planned out on which days you want them to go live, which days you're gonna create content, which days you're gonna film, what days you're gonna edit. I'm telling you, planning your content, it'd be the best thing that ever happened to you. And I do this a lot, so I can speak because I do this more than I should. But when you don't plan your content out, you run the risk of having to film, edit, and post all in the same day. And I'm telling you right now, you will feel overworked and underpaid. Shoot, at the beginning you feel underpaid too, because you're doing all this work and you're not giving yourself enough time to, you know, create valuable content. Film one day and then edit the other day, and then, you know, it's create some type of structure where you can get things done and not feel force-fed into doing it all in one day. Preaching to the choir here, because this is advice to myself while I'm talking, but it's very valuable. Even this week, I planned my content all out this week and I'm doing amazing. I feel so much better. I'm not rushed. It feels great. Planning your content out will help you so much in the long run because you won't get burnt out as fast. I said it's fast. I don't want you to get burnt out at all, but you know what I mean. When it comes to content planning too, batch creating will also save your life. I know it's very time consuming. Batch creating is exactly what it sounds like. You're creating a bunch of videos in like 1 day or 2 days, and then you're spending the other days editing and posting the content. And this is time consuming, but it is also a lifesaver when it comes to sanity. Because when you batch create, you give yourself time to spread things out a little bit, and you're not filming and posting every single day. Moving on, engaging with your audience. When it comes to growing as a creator, it's important that you have the ultimate goal to build a community. And with that comes with talking to your followers or talking to people who engage with you. So that means responding to comments, responding to DMs, answering questions that people have for you, just ultimately letting people feel seen. You know, that is how you build a community, is when you engage with the people who interact with you. But it doesn't stop there, because when you want to have engagement, it's important for you to do the engaging as well. So that means commenting and DMing other creators, talking to them on their platforms. It creates like a mutual friendship. It helps to build a loyal following, because people are going to be more amped to engage with you when they know that you're going to spend time engaging with them back, because that's who you are, because you are a top tier content creator, and that's what top tier content creators do, is they engage with their audience. Okay, you got it, you got it. Going live is probably one of the best ways to grow. I've heard a lot of creators saying they go live. It makes you approachable, and it makes people feel as if you're a real person. Real people engage with their audience, because we want to build community. That is the ultimate goal here. Now we're gonna talk about money, because baby, I ain't doing all this for free. No, I'm just kidding. Monetization and collaborations. Girl, we have a lot to unpack. Once you got a little following, because baby, you do not need a whole bunch of followers to get brand collaborations. Let's start there. But once you got a little following, you know, you gaining some traction, you seeing some engagement coming in. Now we can explore brand collaborations, affiliate marketing. When you're starting as a creator and you're getting your feet wet, it is important for you to reach out to brands. Don't sit around and wait for brands to reach out to you, because it might not happen as quick as you think. Reach out to brands, or even if you don't reach out to brands, look into some of those creator platforms where you get gifted a product and you do a review on it, or you do a video with it showcasing the product. Brands like Aspire, IQ, obviously. I know Skeepers is a good one. Some you have to get accepted into, others you don't, but those are great products to get you started, to just get your hands on product. Do not be afraid to reach out to brands. I'm telling you, the power of an Instagram DM is very powerful. When you do start reaching out to brands though, have in mind the type of avenue you want to go down. Like, you start reaching out to brands, please reach out to brands that align with your values, align with your brand and what you stand for, align with the value that you offer your audience as well. Create a media kit that showcases your stats, your niche, a little bit about you, and basically what a brand would need to know. Now, I know you're probably thinking, oh, when people have media kits, it's just full of, sponsored content that they've done. No, you're wrong. You can absolutely take a video that you've made, including a product that you like and you love, and include it in your media kit just to showcase that you know how to show off a product. When you have a media kit, you can absolutely put videos in there that showcase the work you've done now, the work that you're proud of, even if it isn't paid or sponsored yet. So what? Put videos in there that are valuable to you, that performed well, that did really well, you got your message across, you got really good engagement. Put those videos in your media kit when you first become a creator. Even the small creators can get brand deals, and sometimes the smaller creators get bigger brand deals than the big creators. Now, we done went this whole video without talking about it, and I know you know it's coming because every video you hear about becoming a content creator or starting your content creation journey, what do people always say? Be consistent. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. The reason why you hear people say be consistent so much is because it's true. In order to see growth as a content creator, you have to be consistent. You have to. You can't just post once a week for a year and expect growth. Like, you can't do it. Now, the key to being consistent is setting realistic goals for yourself. And they don't have to be big. Like, you don't need to be setting a goal if you just started to hit 10,000 followers in 2 months. Don't. Set realistic goals. And when you set those small goals, celebrate them. Celebrate your achievements. You hit 1,000 followers on TikTok yesterday. Go get yourself a little cake or something. Celebrate the milestones. Because as you grow, you'll look back and you'll be like, wow, I remember when this happened. You know, I celebrated this. Makes you feel good. Celebrate yourself. Being consistent, you will be rewarded. As you grow and as you continue to be consistent in your content creation journey, it's important to look over your analytics to see what is performing well. When things perform well, you continue to create them, right? Okay. This helps to improve your strategy. You know, whenever you're planning out content, you know the different types of content that already perform well. It'll make it easy to plan out your content, to be consistent. You know what your audience likes. You start getting a feel for how you should show up based off of what is performing. Now, when you become consistent, it's also important to be able to adjust and adapt to when things change. Things are gonna change, algorithms change. It's important that you're able to adapt. So when maybe something doesn't really perform as well as it used to, you're able to adapt and try something new. You have to be willing to change it up, switch it up, try new things. You're a creative. You're a creative. Okay, it's time to be creative. Another gem that I want to tell y'all, and I think that y'all should really start doing, ask questions in your videos. Ask your audience what they would like to see from you. Ask them, what do you like? What would you like to see from me? Ask those questions in your videos, in your captions, whatever the case may be. Your audience are the best people to ask when it comes to your content, because they will tell you what they want to see. And that's it. That's all I got for content creation for smarties. I hope you found this helpful. I found it very fun. This was a very fun video to make. If you like videos like this, or if you just like this video in general, give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you comment below with any questions you have. I would love to help. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.